Yeah, my name is Brad Kraus. I'm an iron worker for Local 40. I started out iron working in 1983. I asked my father if he can get me a job. He also was an iron worker. And so he was able to get me a job, and I started working on what we call permit, which means I wasn't in the union, but I received all the benefits of the union. And a couple years later, the test came out to get into the program, to the apprentice program. I took the test, I passed. I started the apprentice program in 1986. 3 years later, I got my journeyman's book. Been very fortunate to be able to work, through most times, very few slow times I experienced. I started teaching 7 years ago. I teach first year students. I stress safety, because a lot of them are coming from different careers. They have no construction experience. So I try to stress how easy it is to get hurt in this industry. And we don't want, obviously we don't want any injuries. We also get in the first year, we do some basic, knot tying, and we touch upon some blueprints as the year goes on, and we try and get them introduced to some similar situations that they might experience out in the field. We come down to the crane shed and we play around with the hooks, and we let them give signals, and try and give them some raising gang experience. But there's nothing like getting the experience in the field. But it's a stepping stone. It's a step in the right direction. Try and get their feet wet in school, so they learn a little bit at a time, and then they get the experience, most of the experience out in the field. I personally keep my welding license and New York State and city licenses. I prefer to be around the crane and in the raising gangs. That's where I spent most of my time, but I understand the importance of having all your licenses, especially your welding licenses, and I stress that also to the students, that they need to get their license, their welding license, and as long as we continue to get our license and stuff, we'll continue to be valuable, and contractors will seek to use iron workers from Local 40 and 361.